Oh, hi everyone, it's Fiona here, and I'm just in my little workroom, and I wanted to talk to you about the internal work component of the workshop for when we come to Israel. And I wanted to try to help people who may be a little bit more fearful about the work or wondering what on earth are we doing by going inside the pelvis. It's always bothered me somewhat, really bothered me, to be honest. Why midwives? Me being one of them. Doulas are a different category in this way, but particularly for you midwives, why is it that we celebrate a vaginal birth? You know, I know I've been in labour wards and birth rooms, and you run out and you think, she's fully dilated, she's gonna do it, it's been a long haul, been a hard labour, and then she pushes that babe out, and we are so privileged to be able to touch that new life in our own hands. And we celebrate, and we go out to our mates at the desk in the tea room, and we go, normal birth, fantastic, good vaginal birth. We didn't have forceps, we didn't have a vacuum, we didn't have a cesarean. She did it herself. We celebrate that. And yet when it comes to doing any work with the vagina, midwives in particular go, whoa, no. It's weird, huh? It's weird. And we're a little bit cheeky as midwives to want to celebrate the normal birth, the vaginal birth, and yet not want to go exploring a bit more. It's not that scary. As midwives, we learn how to go up into the vagina, and everything is about a vaginal examination. Really, it's not a vaginal examination, is it? It's a cervical check. We're seeing how open the cervix is, and we're seeing where the baby is in relation to the cervix. It's all about the cervix. We're doing vaginal work where we go more into the back wall of the vagina. So the vagina being a tube, midwives are used to going up, and we're going to go back into the back wall and explore the wondrous world of that back wall of the pelvis. And through the back wall of the vagina, everything can be felt. It's unbelievable. And it is not sexual in any way. I guess it's sexual because these are our beautiful, sexual, powerful goods, but they're also our God-given birthing goods. And when we can make contact with the soft tissue connections that run from bone to bone, we're dealing with ligaments, sacrospinous, sacrotuberous ligaments, if we want to get technical. We're dealing with certain muscle fibres, piriformis, if we want to get technical, coccygeus, Once those fibres have touch, tender touch, and we hold a little pressure on them, or we massage them gently, and we can feel the release in the tension. It's like you can feel the tissues sigh. You know, like your darling puts his hands or her hands on your shoulders after you come in from work, and you go, oh, that's lovely. This is what the vaginal tissues do. They sigh. And when a woman is then taught how to prepare, how to make these tissues sigh, those that she can reach, or involve her partner so he or she can reach higher, you start to get these tissues saying, oh, okay, this is what you want from us. In this state of rest, you want us to go down to base zero and keep sighing. So when the babe starts to come through these tissues, you have tissues that start to, oh, yeah, okay, we'll give. Oh, we'll give. As the baby spirals on through. You don't have a baby having to bully past tissues. So when I teach this work, when I was working in private practice as a midwife, attending births in hospital or home, whatever, I can promise you, without word of a lie, I did not expect a first-time mother to be pushing beyond 30 minutes if she'd done the homework, if she'd done the internal work. I did not expect that. And if it went past 30 minutes of pushing, I'd be thinking, oh, what's wrong? Let's open out the body a bit more. Because this is what you start to see. You start to see babies just come on through, yes, with maternal effort. Of course, pushing is maternal effort. I'm not saying the baby just falls out. Maternal effort, but I'm seeing progress. Fundamentally, I was taught this information, as was Jen, 30 odd years ago from a wise teacher. We've since changed it up a bit. The way I do it now is a bit different and involves a whole lot more, but never mind. The principle when she taught that work to us was to make sure that the pushing phase of labour was easy for the child and the mother, and that the mother did not come out of the situation of birth, with any injury. And that's what we see, and that's why we're so passionate about it. And yes, I'm not attending so many births these days, but my heart is so strong about women not having